And welcome back to another episode of Hardcore All the Fabric 7. So last episode we built this place, which is pretty neat. And we went through the whole process of getting all the materials, which I did cut a lot out. So you probably noticed during the video that our health jumped around a bit. Managed to pick up some like Zenith items, which is Apotheosis, but the fabric version. Building your first building out of bricks and stuff, and like acacia wood, and and those dark bricks that required stuff for the Nether. I had to cut out like 2 hours of footage, so we lost a little bit in there, but probably all caught up now. The other thing I also noticed wasn't in the video was I made this modifier work table, which I don't think we've got anything that we can press, wait, what did they say? Press not bound to something home screen. Okay, I missed that. We don't have any modifiers from Hephaestus at the moment, but something we will get into at some point. But it looks like we could add the compass onto anything, which is kind of neat. I guess if you didn't have magnetic, I mean our pickaxe does because it's made of iron. But yeah, we haven't actually used our iron pickaxe yet, so it would be good to do that. But what I do want to get into is building ourselves the Hephaestus Smeltery. Have just updated the pack to 2.4.3 and have switched over to a different launcher because I was having freezing lag issues. It was really annoying. Seems to be fixed now, which is kind of nice. Whether or not that made the difference or it was just something got mucked up, I'm not entirely sure, but it seems to be working pretty good so far. So hey, let's get ourselves the controller. We are also going to want a chute for putting items in, drain for taking items out, and a tank. One of those things. And this is going to be like a bigger version of this thing, which honestly will work for now. We could just keep using this. This is just going to be a bigger version of it, and it will be kind of cool. We needed this anyway. So we chuck some copper. We'll melt some copper and then hopefully just seared bricks in here. Hopefully that is going to work. Something's happening. This gets us a Smeltery controller, which I think wants to be on like a bottom level. So the plan was something kind of, I think it's out here actually. So the structure was kind of designed for holding this originally. So we'll plonk that there, we'll plonk that there. It's complaining about stuff. That's not where that goes. That wants to go here. And then we want a whole bunch more of these bricks. And actually, let's see if we can get ourselves a chute. Oh, we need a bunch of copper. All right. Yeah. I guess we get slightly more if we melt it in here, so nice. And then let's get a chute for putting items in. We will get a couple of seared drains. And we will want a seared fuel tank for holding lava. Nice. And then a couple of these. I think we already had some spare ones, but that's right. And then I think we can just turn the rest of these. We'll want, I figure we might want to do like a couple of these and then one table thing. And then the rest of these can just become seared bricks, and I hope that's enough. So let's go tank on top because I think it looks cool. The smeltery is complete and it is time to sleep. And the smeltery is most definitely not complete. So let's add in a couple of drains. Change my mind about where that goes because I think having the chute on the top could be kind of neat. Let's chuck a hopper into that, and I guess maybe we get another seared fuel tank, except I used all my seared bricks, so for now we won't, but this will go, I guess, there. Hey, that should be complete. Nice. We obviously still need to get lava, but that's all right. Is there any lava on the map? Oh, my hotkeys are all messed up. We have lava just up there. Nice. Let's go and grab some of that. We will need an iron bucket. I'm pretty sure that a wooden bucket would not be a good choice for picking up lava. I do have another structure planned out, ready to go. It needs more bricks, because of course it needs more bricks. So if not today, which maybe not today, but maybe next episode, we need to kind of get bricks more automated, easier to get. They just really suit like industrial buildings, and we're probably going to need a lot of that sort of stuff just while we're starting out. But let's fill this thing up. This is definitely not where this goes. But I feel like if I stick it out anymore, it's going to take up too much space. Maybe I should make this not this wide. It doesn't really fit here very, very nice, does it? Maybe we modify this building a bit. Like, why did I stick this out at all? I'm confused as to why I did that. Maybe I wasn't going to have it very tall. That's ringing a bell. Maybe this was as tall. I mean, let's take it down a level. And make use of the floor a bit. Maybe we'll go down a bit more just so we have a bigger smeltery. So that's going to be like as far as it goes up. We'll just go down a couple of layers. Oh, let's use our new pick that we can. It's faster than this diamond one as well. Yeah, let's use our tinker's pick that we just, spent all this time making. And then the rest of these bricks, of which there are not many, it's kind of going to be our chimney. Like a decorative chimney. All right, now that we've got this tinker's smeltery, Hephaestus smeltery, Hephaestus, but it tinkers. Let's get ourselves a couple more casts so we can get a bunch of tools. And how do we make like a shovel? I think it's the pick adds, which just needs one of those things. Okay. Axe is just an axe. A mattock. Let's get a mattock instead of a hoe. Do we want a crossbow? Yeah. Let's get a crossbow. Yeah, we should have maybe string. And we'll just make casts for everything. Because why not? And I feel like there's more bows. We can also make these bows. But I don't see it here. All right, we got a whole bunch of tools now. To the point where I think we could probably retire all of these ones. Just because we have the Hephaestus ones, so that's kind of cool. In terms of what we want to add stuff to, this does a bit of a damage increase. That uses up an upgrade. I can't remember if upgrades use modifiers as well. I mean, that's a lot more durability. We'll go for that. Seems like a lot more durability, which isn't as much of a concern. So we might hold off on that. This mattock was for... Is this for digging? What is a mattock for? Farming, sand, gravel. It's... Oh, logs. Oh, so it's like trees and digging. Okay. Probably didn't need all of these things. Yeah, we'll get a fancy one of them. That could be handy. Karma, I'm pretty sure that's for precision reaping. Oh, and yep, shearing as well. I don't know if we'll need that. The wooden crossbow kind of sucks. It only has 3 attack damage. Let's see if this increases it. 3.5. Yeah. Yeah. And this increases the accuracy. I don't actually know how good that'll be. Let's just have that. I'm pretty sure this was for digging as well. Sure. I don't know why we've got so many tools, but we do. And then let's get a bunch of repair kits as well. All right, we've got a full set of tools. Still a bit more stuff in here, which we can sort out at a later point. I guess let's talk about the next project. So obviously we're trying to build like kind of a city at this point. And I would like to expand out this way and try and keep these buildings close together. So there's only going to be a gap of 3 and then this will be like part of the other building. We're going to want to clear out a bit of terrain and we've got a bit of resource gathering to do. And then I want to get into the Festus Foundry, which doesn't alloy stuff, but I think gives you like some bonus materials from melting down ore and just an excuse to have another forge type building. And then we'll also probably put the anvil in there. I don't know which. I think we're going to do the brass one. Yeah, we'll do the brass one because that's the material we have easy access to. And that'll be neat. We also need scorched bricks, which needs nether grout or magma. And nether grout is... Oh, that's a lot of magma cream. Okay, so I guess we're going to the nether. Well, I guess we'll build the structure first and then go to the nether because I might want to gear up a little bit. We could look at the Traveler's Armor, but I don't think it's ever going to compete against Zenith stuff, even with its modifiers. I mean, the plate stuff could be kind of cool, but that needs cobalt. Right. Let's do some terrain clearing, the new tools, and actually then maybe we do a little bit of mining. Maybe we could do some mining. I don't know. I'm all over the show. That definitely works on that. And then does the matic as well. Okay, I think we've kind of got 2 shovels. Well, there we got some wooden boots. It's kind of cool. And just a lot of rotten flesh and a gem thing with 10% max health on shields. Oh dear. Some of our armor has seen better days. But all right, here we go. This is this area cleared out. This will be big enough for the structure, I'm pretty sure. Might have to tidy up the terrain a bit. Yeah, kind of cut down that tree. But I think we want to go mining. So we can at least get some diamond armor. Maybe some better tools as well. No, not better tools. I don't know what I'm talking about. Some better armor is probably something we want. Although we could look at, like, we get some extra health on this. This is a little bit damaged, but I think probably have not enough iron for an anvil. Okay. Well, that's what our mining trip's going to do, and we'll get to use our. Not our pick adds. I think in the meantime, this was kind of really weak. I think we need some better stuff for that. Probably get away with just taking these things. A little bit of mining and get some more stuff. And hopefully not die in the mines too. That would be really good. All right, well, that was a reasonably successful mining trip. And we will repair our pickaxe. Nice. Yeah, we got a bit of stuff. A bit more stuff. I think that was all the stuff. I had to leave some down below. Also found in a chest some new pants because ours were kind of pretty average. I think our helm is our worst bit of armor now. Everything else kind of has bonuses, so I guess we will splash out. Get ourselves a little extra bit of armor. Neat. We're very, very colourful at the moment. And we did get this car mod, which I think that's how we're going to be able to get fortune on our Tinker's stuff. It's no longer, I remember it used to be like lapis in an older version, but that, well, aside from the fact we can't put it on here, it also gives you like damage against villagers. Not something I particularly want. So instead we'll melt some of this Carmot. And then it's time to start collecting materials for our next build, which is going to be a whole lot of clay once again because I need bricks. Yeah, a lot of bricks, bit of deep slate, a bit of stone and stuff. I did see we can make bricks, casting them out. So we can melt down like clay just straight into bricks, which kind of saves us a little bit of fuel. We don't have to muck around with furnaces. We will want some sort of like a redstone clock or something. Actually, no, I think we can just use a lever and it will constantly keep this pouring out and then do like hopper into a chest. I think that'll work. But before we do that, let's try and upgrade, because like the mythic metal, so that's where that Carmel stuff comes from. Mythic metals. We could make just a pickaxe, which is pretty involved. Don't have these things. I think I did find some kyber actually. We could potentially go that way. I just don't have one of these, which looks a little bit expensive, to be honest. Actually looks kind of cool. But so this will give us Carmot synergy. Oh, I thought I saw like that has fortune on it, and it's just completely made of Carmot. Let's just try making let's make a tool binding and maybe a tool handle. All right, so we do get fortune 1 with that tool binding. Nothing else changes. And then if we chuck this on, Carmot synergy. Holding a tool will regenerate a Carmot shield faster. Does give us more mining speed, slightly less durability, but I think that's probably okay. I don't know if we're going to make a Carmot shield. Carmot shield modifier. Oh, Carmot shield's like some sort of bonus thing. I mean, these look kind of cool, actually. But it requires netherite or kyber. Okay. And kyber we can just make, but then we could use it. If we had, I don't think we've got enough Carmot, and we don't have any of those templates. I'm pretty sure we never found any of those templates. Yeah, not familiar with the mythic metals stuff, but it does look kind of neat. But okay, there we go. Probably didn't need the Carmot synergy, but that's fine. I can plonk all this stuff away. I'll just claim that I'm going to sort all of that out later. Redstone can go in there. Nice. And slime, sure, that's now a resource of some kind. And I think we're good. We'll eventually get into the apotheosis or zenith affixes on all of our gear. That'd probably be a useful thing to have. But time to start filling out the material list that we need for the structure that's going to go here. All right, just got some more bricks getting processed in here. Just melting the clay in there. And we have a whole bunch of materials, which is going to be used to make this thing. So let's get to it. Time to build ourselves a forge building, or a building we will put our forge once we actually get the materials for it. I didn't realize it took magma cream. That's going to be a little bit of a pain to get. But, all right, let's get to it. And the second addition to our city is complete. Yeah, I think it looks really good with shaders. It does not quite look as good without them, but it's still kind of cool. Fits in with maybe too much with the theme of this building. A lot of bricks again, a lot of clay had to be collected, but yeah, So we're going to check the Hephaestus or Tinker's Forge in here. The Foundry. We're going to check the Foundry in there. Is going to require molten obsidian. Interesting. But yeah, plenty of room in here. And this is where the Forge is going to go. We can fit some other stuff here. I'm thinking maybe the Tinker's Anvil. And then moved the bed up here. Because this seems like a little bit of a better place than what we had over in there. And I'm just realizing I probably meant to put stairs on here. We're going to have big chimneys coming down. Once I got the forge, but I thought it would look a little bit silly without that built. Yeah, connected the sort of paths up. We've got this alleyway. We'll chuck something in. Just putting some bushes around the place at the moment because I think long term this will be more of like an industrial area, but at the moment it's very much 2 buildings in a field or in a forest. So having some bushes and stuff, it kind of makes sense. Yeah. I am going to edit the video up to the point where we've built this, and we'll see how much time we have left. And then we'll decide whether or not, I will decide whether or not we've got enough time to go and try and find some magma cubes. Actually, another bit I need to fix up is plonking full blocks on the edge there, just because it kind of looks a little bit better. You get the roof joining up if you do come in here. It's not exactly watertight. But I like I don't know what you call these bits that they have on buildings sometimes. They just don't join up nicely with the other blocks. Yeah, time to do some editing, and then let's see how we're going for time. Well, you know what? We're kind of at a good point time-wise already, but all we really did this episode, I guess we set up the smeltery, like the big smeltery, but all we've done is build an empty shed, which I think it's a cool looking empty shed, but let's see if we can just quickly pop into the nether and maybe, wait, where did I put my nether portal? Maybe come across some magma cubes. Now, can we turn magma? We can melt that into magma, which can be used to make scorched stone. Okay, so we can turn magma into the stuff we're after. We don't actually need magma cubes, which is nice because I think we'll find, part of me wants to go see what that building is, but part of me also doesn't. Hey, nice. Block of raw gold. Yeah, I'm curious about this wither rose. Moobloom, do you wither? Yes. 7 seconds, okay. Don't touch the wither Moobloom. You could make some sort of mob farm with that. Probably just like a wither rose farm or something. Oh, this is a bad idea. The worst part is I don't think I've seen a single magma cream yet. No, I think we've just got one. Well, I think let's just go for the magma approach. Okay. I'm not going to push my luck anymore with my almost broken armor and now no pickaxe. Let's just get out of here and see how many of these bricks we can get. That looks like it's just pouring out magma. Okay. Ah, onto gravel or basalt. I see, I see. Okay, okay, okay. So we're not. But then that is not going to get us scorched bricks. Oh, magma onto flint can get us scorched bricks. Okay. All right. So we can do it this way. It's going to be very painful, actually. And we also need some of these obsidian panes, which is just molten obsidian, which isn't too bad. Because we have a fair bit of obsidian, which I guess we'll just check. And surely, I'm hoping that'll be more than enough. Yeah, this is working. It doesn't pull out the gravel, which is nice. You didn't have to bother setting up the filter thing. I don't know why that stopped. Yeah, it will just constantly take gravel out of the hopper, pour the magma onto the gravel, and we get more scorched stone. So I think we'll be okay. Plus we got all these bricks from the flint as well. And a scorched fuel tank. We'll want to go refill some lava. And I think I'm making some extra ones of these, which I don't know if we use them for anything. Manual and item. We can make some item frames. No, they are used for some other stuff. Time to go fill up some lava and then see how much of this foundry we can construct, because I think we have almost everything. Aside from, let's get a casting table, and I reckon we're probably going to mostly want to be doing those. I'll hold on to these scorched bricks in case we do want them, but this should be enough blocks, right? And then I think we can, if we wanted to, yeah, make them like bricks. Nice. Nice. All right. Well, not a huge fan of the chimney. I tried to tidy it up a bit, but yeah, it kind of looks a little bit weird. We might fix that up later. Maybe get rid of this thing. But yes, here is the foundry. Here is an angry looking merchant hiding around the corner who sells fireworks and bombs, which is kind of cool, but look very grumpy, mate. But here is the foundry. Now, I'm not entirely sure, oh, nice, what the point of it is, but I think if we check like all of this copper in here, what I think is going to happen is we'll get like some copper. So like 1 ingot of copper for each of these, but then I think for copper it's also, yeah, a little bit of gold, which is kind of cool. And nothing alloys in this thing either. So we can just chuck in a whole bunch of materials. Let's just flog a chest. I really need to go and mine some more iron. I'm getting very low. But we can get all of our ore processing. And yeah, we'll get a bit of bonus gold. If we check gold in the foundry, we'll get a little bit of bonus copper. No, mate. Tin, I think we also get a bit of bonus copper as well. And the fact that this doesn't alloy things is also good, because obviously gold and tin would normally alloy. What is... This is not a party. But yeah, aside from the chimney, which maybe it'll grow on me, I doubt it. Aside from the chimney, we now have this thing getting us a bunch of materials. And then if I go and grab one of those levers, oh, we don't even have a hopper. And then we can just start, you know. Why? Cast items using molten metals from a foundry. It requires a cast or gold platform. To cast gold platform. Acts as an empty cast in casting basins. So if we have a gold platform, which looks kind of like a scaffolding, but isn't. You might this be almost like a building material? If that's in there and we cast out copper, are you just going to use the copper? I mean, use up the gold platform? No. Okay. Well, I don't quite understand why you'd want that. I guess maybe this is so you don't accidentally make blocks if you're wanting to like fill basins only. But we now have our second structure in our city, and it is a foundry, which is interesting. We'll have to play around with this some more next episode. But it's been Classy Duff. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one for some more All the Fabric 7 Hardcore.